Porzingis, who was out with illness, and then a super late scratch moments before tip-off, no Draymond Green. He was dealing with a lower back issue, but just because no Steph Curry doesn't mean he wasn't involved in the action. Off this silly, uncharacteristic turnover here from Nikola Jokic, Steph Curry, shooters, always ready to shoot.
Take it.
He told me that he'd gotten a delay of game before, so he didn't want to. Jamal Murray off on this one. Nikola Jokic is able to get the nice little putback there, grabs a rebound. Jokic right here. Huge first quarter, was quiet until this third quarter, and all of a sudden, after a big lead by Golden State, here come the Denver Nuggets. And this is when you think, uh-oh, Golden State shorthanded. This is when stars show out. Nikola Jokic, nice move to end the third quarter here. Going ahead to the fourth, midway through, the game is tied at 109. You wonder who's going to be the guy. Who are you going to call? Brandon Bajemski, apparently. He had 15 of his 18 points in the final frame. You think he's going to cool off? Nope. Drives, nice little floater. Guess who's loving it? Steph Curry. That one had some serious hang time. And then under 3 minutes left, got to go here. Brandon Bajemski knocks down the triple. The Warriors go on to win 128-117. Nikola Jokic, what went wrong in clutch time again?
Is there anything that you guys feel like you need to change about your approach in some of these late game situations where things haven't gone well? Or are you not concerned by it?
I mean, I'm definitely concerned because we are losing the games, we are losing the games and we are not creating open looks, so that's something that we need to change, and hopefully we need to get better. I don't know what it is, but we need to figure it out.
All right, so the Nuggets, they've hit a little speed bump this month. They've dropped 6 of their 9 games, and they've allowed 120 points a night this month. Denver entered the month a half game behind San Antonio for second in the West. Now they are 5 games back from San Antonio. And health is a part of this.
Yeah.
By Jokic's standards, he had 35, 20, and 12, right? Another triple-double. But he's hurting, Mark. What's going on?
Yeah, he's not the type of guy that's going to tell you, and by those gouty numbers, you don't even think anything's wrong with him. But since the Clippers game on February 19th, he's really been hampered by a right wrist shooting hand injury.
Yeah.
And you could look at his numbers and say, what are you talking about? Well, the turnovers are high. He's had 13 turnovers in the last 3 games. Certainly not quite himself. But if he misses a couple more games, then he's not going to be available for the awards.
Right.
They got other injuries like Aaron Gordon, who they hope to have back this weekend. Peyton Watson, maybe next month. So I think he's also putting the pressure on himself to be in a Nuggets uniform, keep them afloat, and especially after missing as many games as he did. And so, yeah, I think he's going to fight through this injury and just keep playing.
Well, you guys, he talked about not generating shots, and certainly I'm never going to be as intelligent about basketball as Jokic is, but when I look at Denver, I don't look at offense. The 128 they gave up is more, I'm more concerned about that than the 117 that they scored. And they just haven't been the same team offensively, Malika, since Aaron Gordon got hurt. Before he started going through these hamstring injuries, the reason a lot of people believed that Denver could maybe pull off an upset of the Thunder this year is because of how good they were defensively. When Aaron Gordon's been out there this year defensively, they've been a top 5 defensive team. When he's not been out there defensively, which unfortunately has been a majority of the season because of his hamstring issues, they've been a bottom 5 defensive team. And especially with now Peyton Watson also sidelined, that's 2 key defensive players, and they just can't get stops. I mean, I'm watching this game yesterday. You were there on the sideline. Jokic was delivering. He was getting assists. They were hitting shots, but they could not get stops at the other end. And that, to me, is where the rubber meets the road for this team.
I agree, Wendy. And look, the wing position, in my opinion, is the most important position in the league when you're trying to win a championship. And not only are they missing Aaron Gordon, they're missing Peyton Watson. We still haven't seen Cam Johnson. You need those 3-and-D guys, that athleticism in the wing, at the wing position, to defend, especially in the Western Conference when we're talking about SGA. When you talk about Stephon Castle, De'Aaron Fox, the list goes on. So, again, it's never the offense when it comes to the Denver Nuggets, but the defensive side of things, they definitely need to tighten up.
Yeah, I talked to David Adelman before yesterday's game, and he mentioned that he would like to see 15 games with the roster that they had from opening night. Remember that roster? They've only played 10 games together, but they've gone 8-2. He feels very good about that team, but they're running out of time time to be able to put those 15 games together. So for Denver, that's really what it comes down to. It comes down to being healthy. But it was a packed weekend. We had a lot of games, so we thought we would narrow it down. Big three, our top 3 plays of the weekend. Starting with Naz Reid at number 3. I love the Prince uniforms, by the way. On the breakaway.
Oh, behind the back. Wait.
Throwing it down on Daniel Gafford, by the way. Big poster there.
Hey, big fella.
From Naz Reid. So that's number 3. Coming in at number 2, Tyrese Maxey.
Put this one on the
Same
poster.
court.
I'm sorry, Ant-Man.
Max taking it to the max with a steal.
Oh, I know what you did right there.
And then a dunk on Anthony
Look at
Edwards.
his boy stare down
Left
with him,
hand.
though. Did we get that part in here? Look at his boy staring with him.
And the left hand, as Brian
You know
pointed
what
out.
he did.
And then our number 1 play.
That's what you call catch 'em slipping.
Poster worthy. It had to be Jalen Green, right? In double overtime. 0.2 seconds left, game tied. Green from 3 and hits it at the buzzer. Check out the span angle.
Wow. Good to see him back.
Good to see him back. He was 5 for 25 from the field, heading into the final possession. A great ending for the Suns, but some unfortunate news also out of that game. Our Shams Charania reporting that Dylan Brooks has a broken left hand. It's going to keep him out for 4 to 6 weeks here. The Suns are currently 7th in the West, and Brooks is the 2nd leading scorer. He's averaging a career-high 21 points a game. So the Suns are certainly going to miss Brooks on the floor for this crucial stretch of the season. Still to come on our show, we've heard the stars write tease. We're going to do the dunk contest. But when Victor speaks, Mr. Spears,
yes, ma'am,
we listen. Hear from Wemby and what he had to say on future participation. Plus, there's something about Cat's game these last 2 nights that really stands out. What are we seeing? What does it mean for the New York Knicks if Karl Anthony Towns has to be their best player? And from a role player to a true difference maker, Orlando Magic guard Anthony Black has been attacking the rim all season. But what might he show us in studio? It's a good thing he's going to join us. Can we cue up the song? Orlando Magic.
Oh.